Hello and welcome to a game between DeMusliM and DiMAGA. DeMusliM will be playing as the blue Terran player at the lower left hand corner, and DiMAGA will be playing as the red Zerg player at the upper right hand corner. This is GG Face, and the map is going to be Xel'Naga Caverns. It is a nice map. It is a 1v1 map. There's two watchtowers in the middle of the map, and there's a natural expansion that is rather large. And barracks will be going up for DeMusliM inside his base at the top of his ramps, and it looks like he will be building an engineering bay. Engineering bay takes only about 30 or 35 seconds to build, and it's 150 minerals, and it does go up relatively quickly compared to the barracks, which takes, I think, about a minute. And I think the drones were thinking about killing off the SCV there, but it looks like they will start work on this engineering bay. I think the engineering bay will get cancelled as he's building another one with just this one SCV. He should probably try to kill off DeMusliM's SCV instead of killing off the engineering bay, because he get cancelled at any time, as going down to 20, and it did get cancelled. This engineering bay is at 300. That is going to take a really long time for him to kill off. He should probably focus on the SCV, and he might get the SCV killed very, very soon. And two SCVs are coming across the middle of the map, as the engineering bay is not going to be taken down anytime soon, as he's going to put up another engineering bay. This engineering bay is at 33, does get cancelled once again, and the SCV does lure him out a little bit. He has another SCV getting ready to build, and this one is at 30-21 and cancels, and he will put up another engineering bay. This is a really good tactic for the Terran player to delay that hatchery from going up, and at the same time a spawning pool is about to be finished. The extractor is about to go up, and the orbital command is almost complete, and ooh, this SCV is very close. Ooh, and he does get shot down finally by the drones. Another SCV will come back, and it does get cancelled once again at 22 health for the engineering bay. This is just great micro from DeMusliM, delaying DiMAGA's hatchery, and those drones did not look like they wanted to attack the engineering bay, but they're reluctantly attacking, and he's going to be building at the same time, and he's going to try to kill off the SCV, and the SCV is at 5 HP, and finally DiMAGA could have his hatchery, and it's around 4:18. I believe the SCV first showed up around 2:14 or 2:06 if I'm not mistaken. That is about 2 minutes of game time. That is huge. That's about a minute and 20 or 30 seconds in real time that he was able to delay his opponents. He did lose quite a bit of minerals, but not exactly 725, as the game does not calculate it correctly, because you do get a huge portion of what you invest back from cancelling it. That's why he cancelled it so many times. Two barracks going up at the base of DeMusliM. I think he's going to expand, as he does have the command center out. He might be thinking about flying this outside, as a bunker is also being constructed at the moment. DiMAGA does have map control. That's about the only thing he has. He has a really late hatchery, and he's also going to be getting his second gas at the moment, and metabolic boost is being researched. As we take a look at the army for both these players, we see 24 for the Terran player and 27 for the Zerg player. It's mostly drones and SCVs at this point. There are 4 Marines out on the field along with 3 Zerglings. The 4 Marines are inside the bunker, very, very safe and secure, and this supply depot is pretty good positioning, as it will help him block off this if he wants to prevent the Zerglings from moving around like so. Double refinery going up inside the base of DeMusliM, as the metabolic boost is about to be complete, and the hatchery is going to be morphing into a lair. That queen has spawned, and he has already injected, and this queen is waiting to inject the hatchery that is outside. That was super delayed by DeMusliM. Great play, great play. And we will see the command center is about to be complete, and another bunker is going to go to the side. Looks like he has 2 barracks, 3 barracks, and the 3rd barracks is going to come over here and cover this supply depot, because this was blow upable by those banelings should the banelings do come over, and the command center is going to be morphing into an orbital command. And one supply drop was used, as he was supply blocked momentarily, and there is a banelings that's going up inside the base of DiMAGA at the moment. The army size at 35 versus 36 versus 36, and there's more and more drones coming, and there's going to be 2 more gas for DiMAGA, whereas DeMusliM looks like he's going to be focusing more on the mineral side. There's more and more bunkers. This is a very nice line. I like this a lot. This is a formation of barracks, pretty much resistant to everything, and then there's 2 bunkers, and there's one thing over here, and there's also another bunker over here. Just absolutely awesome placement of the buildings. If we look at the income tab, we will see that the Terran player, DeMusliM, is going to be ahead in terms of income, as he does have 2 mules working, and there is some lag issues, as another bunker is going to be placed out in the front. It looks like he's starting his first factory. Factory is important to get the upgrades past the 1-1 stage for the Marines. 1-1 meaning 1 weapon and 1 armor. There's going to be 2 queens outside, 1 queen inside, so the queen can help spread the creep, because you usually need at least 1 queen near your base so that you can regularly inject your hatcheries to keep up with the production. The army size is at 49 to 48, and looks like DeMusliM will be starting work on his 3rd refinery, and DeMusliM is trying to scout. He will not probably get too far, as there's 1 Zergling chasing it, and the centrifugal hooks are currently being researched for the banelings. That is a essential upgrade for the banelings, because the banelings if they're not rolling without the invention of the wheel, they don't go terribly fast. And if you don't go terribly fast, you won't be able to catch up to those Marines and their cigarettes or their stim packs. So it's really important to get that upgrade. And it looks like he will be getting 2 additional reactors with 1 tech lab. Tech lab is required to get the upgrades, and the reactors are going to be coming online, and it looks like there's only 1 SCV here. Ooh, he's going to be putting the SCV in it just as I said, and there's going to be a Spire along with 6 Mulas coming out for the Zerg player DIMAGA, but I think DeMusliM is more than ready for this, as he has a lot of Marines, and he's probably going to start placing the turrets very soon, and he is going to start doing just that. 2 engineering bays are going to be placed inside the base of DeMusliM, as he probably wants to upgrade those Marines very, very quickly, and there's going to be a lot of supply depots preventing the Zerglings or anything from going to the side. This is just really cool placement, and the Zerglings are going to be working on the side of the Disruptor Rocks. The Zerg player probably not too happy that his opponent has delayed him the natural expansion for so long. He probably wants to expand to his third base as he just puts down the hatchery. There's going to be burrow, and it looks like about 6 of those mules are going to come in for some sort of harassment. And at the same time, the starport has been completed, and it's pumping out 2 of those medevacs, and 1 shot from the missile turret will warn these mules of the impending doom. And we do see the +1 weapon as well as the armor upgrade, and these 6 mules are going down relatively quick. They're actually taking... Ooh, they took down 1 Mulos already, and I think that was only in exchange for 1 SCV. The second SCV, ouch, he's taken 2 of those Mulos down already for 2 SCVs. That is not a very good trade. Army size is at 72 versus 79. Advantage for the Zerg players still, and these Mulos are still going down. Oh no, and we do see the +1/+1 for the melee as well as the armor for the Zerg player. Turtle defense, says the DIMAGA, and DeMusliM is going to move out here with 2 medevacs loaded up with 17 Marines, probably going to do some sort of harassment, going perhaps for the third base he doesn't know about just yet. On his map does not show this base, but I think that is the location he's going to go to, because that looks like the route he is going. Banelings are going to be coming out along with the infestation pit. Infestation pit is required for you to get for the hive upgrade. And it looks like this hatchery is about to go up. Banelings are going to be out at the field, and I think he knows his opponent is going to be coming, and DeMusliM is going to drop here 1 by 1. That is a nice pack of Marines, and the Marines do go down to about 4 or 5 Banelings. I don't know if that was the best trade, because Banelings do cost quite a bit of gas, and the Marines are just all minerals. And the army size does show 81 to 83. The Zerg player was slightly behind there, and he has pulled ahead, but the medevacs are going to get shot down by these mules unless he brings some of those Marines to reinforce. The Marines are going to come out, and the medevac is trying to bait the mules to come in, but he will not bite. And he's going to move forward here, kill off some of those Zerglings. Zerglings are not what you want to be fighting against these upgraded Marines. The Marines with the 1/1 upgrade are so deadly. The +1 attack with their stem, with their medevacs are just so good, and we see Banelings and Zerglings coming. Zerglings speed kicking in right there, and the Banelings blowing up a good chunk of those Marines, and the Banelings are gone, but the Marines still remain alive, getting healed up by the medevacs. 2 Banelings do kill a Marine no matter how much upgrade they have, and no matter how many upgrades they have. And the Marines are going down left and right, and this last Marine is still alive, healed by 3 medevacs. That has got to be 1 happy Marine. The army size at 95 to 77. The Terran player has a lot of barracks, and he has 3 medevacs over here. He has, let's count them all, it looks like 5 being May, 6, possibly 6, and there's going to be 7 and 8. Ooh, that is going to be 8 barracks. All of them probably going to be attached to the reactors. The reactor will allow you to pump out those Marines super duper fast. Army size is going to be at 105 to 93. The income does show a slight advantage for the Terran player, even though he is on 2 base, as he does have a lot of SCVs on his mineral lines, and he is going to want to expand to the 3rd base and keep up with his Zerg opponent. And a drop has taken place inside the main base, and just as they drop, the Banelings are going to roll in, and he's taken down the Banelings nest. It looks like he will not be able to make Banelings for quite some time unless he rebuilds that. And I think that was a good trade-off for DeMusliM, as some of these Mules are going to come over here and potentially scoop up these Marines that are very, very pesky for these Zerg players to deal with, especially upgraded Marines. And 2/2 upgrades are going to come online momentarily for DeMusliM, as he's making more and more Marines, and the Banelings nest is going to be rebuilt inside the base of DiMaga as DeMuslim's medevacs are getting shot down. The medevac nerf has helped the Mules quite significantly in catching up with the medevacs, because they used to be faster. They used to have faster max speed and faster acceleration, and it looks like, ooh, is he going to get away here? And more Marines are being popped out. There's going to be 11 Marines, and this medevac is going to go down on the side, but he has bought himself some time. He has killed off the Banelings nest, and he has gotten an expansion. And look at those mules. That is going to be a ton of income. even though DiMaga has the space pretty saturated, he will... Ooh, and there's a drop over here, and the Marines are going to be fungal growth, but the Bailings are already all gone. I think that was a slightly mistimed attack on the Bailings, because the Bailings... Two of the Bailings could have killed all of these Marines, but the Bailings went first, and the fungal growth went after, and the fungal growth not able to kill off these Marines. Marines still coming in here fighting these Mulas. Two Marines are going to kill off this one Mulus. Ooh, he does survive. And there's going to be two Marines. These two Marines are indestructible. Holy crap. And there's two Mules are having a hard time killing off two Marines and one medevac. There's going to be two drops. One drop at this base, one drop in the main. You can keep tabs on the main at the lower right hand corner of the screen when that occurs. And fungal growth occurs on these Marines. The Marines are going down. There's no medevac to heal them. While we pop over to the natural expansion where another drop is going to take place, as there is going to be 8 Marines. And these 8 Marines are going to absolutely eat up tons of damage. There's another drop coming on the left hand side, and keep track of that a little bit to the lower right hand side of the screen. Let's flip over there right now. As the Marines are coming in, the Mulas are falling really fast. The Marines are 2-2. The third level upgrade is going to come online for the Marine momentarily, and the income tab is going to show a huge difference now with those mules and without these drones. Oh man, that is a lot of Marines going down, but it doesn't matter because he's making 15 more Marines simultaneously right now from those barracks. That is going to be 7 barracks with reactors, 1 barracks with tech lab. That is just such a cool way to mass a enormous amount of units. It's going to be 3-3 momentarily as the mules are going away. The income should equalize slightly, but then DiMaga does not have enough drones over here. It looks like he does have a lot of drones over here. That is a nice saturation, and this is also a nice saturation. But I suppose he really needs more drones, more units. He just needs more everything. The army size is at 150 to about 112, and these drops with DeMusliM have been paying off. Another drop occurs, and there's no Bailings here. He does have infestation on the fungal growth goes off, and these Bailings are rolling into the scattered Marines. That is not the most effective way to use it on these Marines, and that is a lot of gas that the Zerg has to use, and it looks like he does not really want a fungal growth, because you really need a fungal growth along with infested Terran to take down those medevacs, because if you just fungal growth, they can just go away. And another drop occurs in the main base of DiMaga, and he's got to be hurting real bad right now, as he does have only about half the mineral income of his opponent, and his opponent is going to be pumping out lots of Marines, 15 at a time. Holy crap. And these Bailings and Zerglings are dying like there is no tomorrow, and there is going to be no tomorrow for them, as fungal growth is on top of the medevac along with the Marines, but the Marines are simply too tough. The 3-3 is going to come very soon. There's going to be 24 more Zerglings coming, but these Zerglings aren't going to stand too much of a chance, as they don't really have that many upgrades for them, and there's just units coming in to die, it looks like. And a huge pack of Marine is moving to the third expansion of DiMaga, and this expansion is going to go down as well. There's going to be very, very little income for DiMaga, and DiMaga GG's. Very well played, DeMusliM. Very well played. I am totally going to copy that strategy. Hope you guys enjoyed that game. More games will be coming your way very shortly. This is GGFace. See you guys at the next game. Ooh, come to my YouTube channel and subscribe to me on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks.